Greetings everyone, my name is Addervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In today's morning live stream, as usual, I'll be covering a combination of Veersmith levels and other levels I find online for the next 2 hours, primarily focusing on the former. Afterwards, I'll be showcasing art and in a separate stream some memes plus reacts. Welcome to the stream, Jedok, Raccoon, Power Simplified, Jaden, and Dave the Loser. Nice to see you all. Alright, rules are down, let us begin. First on the lineup is Grand Metropolis Power Plant Trio Team Style by Oscar, 25 play score of 2. Yep, I did, Jaden. I tried grabbing as many of the freebies on the Epic Game Store. Oh boy. Lots of numbers. So, in other words, yes, I have it. I know I don't quite like the Epic Game Store, but I do appreciate how many free games I got from there. It's incredible. At this point, I've already claimed over 100 free games there. Eventually, I'm gonna make a poll where you can vote from the collection of games I own at the Epic Game Store for free. Like, there are at least 30 or 40 games I would have bought. There are at least 30 or 40 games I would have purchased on Steam but got for free on the Epic Game Store. Or I already have purchased on Steam but also got for free there too. And yes, based on the title, I know this is based off of Sonic Heroes. Whoa! Mega Man is the balanced character. Proto Man's definitely the power character. Gonna wait for you to wear off. Oh. Mega Man's the default character, Proto Man's the power character, role is mobility. No, she has beat, so she's the flight character. I know Mega Man's supposed to be like the counterpart to Sonic, but he's not really the speed character. Yep, sometime this month. Again, I'll run a poll so we can vote on the Epic Games stuff. But before I even do that, I want to finish one more game that's currently sort of in hiatus. So here's currently the plan for this weekend. Tonight will be the level pack by Megadema / MyCH. Gotta skip from the flames. Gotta get instead and avoid being crushed by the blocks. Level pack tonight. Tomorrow morning is gonna be... Oh, okay, this is tighter. And tomorrow morning is gonna be the demo of Escape from Ever After. Death of a Wish. I don't technically own the Go Mecha Ball now, so I can't return to that right now. So yes, Death of a Wish because we're really close to the ending there. Like, there's only 2 streams worth of stuff left. Like, I was never trying to 100% the game, so just 2 streams. Right, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to be on the top blocks then. Oh, what do you mean, Jaden? That's the thing that's left. Like, the last thing I'm gonna do on the stream is get the good ending. Or, maybe not good, but the best ending. That's what's gonna require up to 2 streams at most. How are you supposed to do this? Well, this time I'm gonna wait over there. Why did you say I'm not trying even trying to get the good ending? I'm confused. Oh. Oh. It doesn't even start when I'm on ground level there. Duly noted. Okay, as long as I don't jump, I'm safe. That was a trick. Beat, save me. Beat, please park yourself on top of me, not in front of me. No, that's the other way around, Jaden. Even in the first game, getting 100% completion was not mandatory for getting the good ending. I mean, in most endings, you don't need 100%. In most games, you don't need 100% completion to get good ending. That's a rarity. Tap walk. I'm just gonna plant myself still while shooting that. Otherwise I keep getting crushed by 2 pixels. There's only a very few number of games where you get a bonus ending for 100% completion. The closest thing I can think of is maybe Crash, but even that's a nice bonus. And besides, in many games, getting 100% is brutal and or tedious. Yet again, this would be so much easier if a roll didn't have a dodge roll. It just slows everyone down. Okay, I thought she was gonna park in front of me, not directly above me. Oh boy. Again, that's very rare. Oh my goodness. Good thing I sped that. Okay, after what felt like a dozen deaths, we're out of here. Hey, Oscar. Of course, we're gonna fight the boss with Proto. He has a Proto Strike. And he can fall to spit the Dines. Wait. Again. Come on, Darkman. We can whistle better than you. GG. Alright, I guess we did have the trio team style. And I can see the resemblance with Grand Metropolis, even in the fire escape section. The hardest part of the course is rolls due to her abilities. Again, I wish she didn't have the dodge roll for this sort of stage. Slows her down too much. And the Mega Man equivalent is, Mega Man's analog to Sonic doesn't really fit here without something like the Tengu Blade. Well, we'll see. I don't know what other Mega Man-like games are going to be in the poll that are on EGS. Like, I already covered 20XX there, so that doesn't really count. Darkman jumped off the stage. Nice. Hey, Woomy. It's fine. Second up is Infused Construct Tamer by Jadok74. 67 plays, score 22. Lines. Infinite Magnet Missile, eh? Maybe this time we'll get a better do. Considering the low number of levels that have been submitted today, you may get your chance, Oscar. I'm assuming Jadok meant Construct Hammer or something. Hey, you can discuss the next favorite video games that released recently, or any gaming news you wish to talk about. Construction Tamer. I'm just mashing the fire button. Here comes the magnets. Essentially, there's the slower, safer route and the more speedrunner route. Oh my goodness, that pulled me in. Nope, we're not, Jaden. You saw how long Chapter 2 was. That took at least 10-15 hours. And Chapter 1-A takes 10 hours. Chapter 3-1B takes probably about the same amount of time. And is the ending of the game currently out anyways? Ah, that's why they put that there. Still in development. Oh. That's what I'm playing on, Jaden. I mean, the game is already decently long enough. Even if it was only quote-unquote a prologue and 3 chapters, I think it's decently long enough. Like, in total, based on my playthrough, that means the game's gonna be about 30 hours long. That seems decent enough to me. Nice. Creating a staircase of metal blocks. How do we get out of here? Okay, just reset. Oh, gotcha. Feel free to send Ocean Castle in too. Oh my goodness. Thunder Flash? Okay. At least the game came out. Jaden, and overall it's great. And it could have been far worse. There could have been more issues with the members. It's about 30 hours long, so about the same length as Danganronpa 1. Yeah. The chapters in Your Turn to Die are like about the same length as 1.5 of Danganronpa 1. Ooh. Where everything comes together, I guess. Squish. Excellent, I was able to despawn the other one. Or not, it's still following me. Hey, Buster. Keep going. Mega Man Unknown 13. I'll tell us something. What? Excuse me? There we go. See? You thought you could prevent me from using the Centaur Flash? You thought wrong. It's one. Well, I guess we gotta use something else. GG. And Proto escapes before they get squished. Decent level. Speaking of which, the first chapter of the Danganronpa Another One remake's close to done too. I've been kind of out of it too, somewhat. But I'm hyping myself up for the upcoming Sage, so there's that. I understand that making fun Jaden is just that, It's different levels of issues. Yep, Skyline, you are correct. I'll be playing your levels back to back. Number 3 up is 60-minute power. Number 3 up is 60-minute power hour ocean level by Fire Sawdust by Play score of 2. This level was designed in an hour. Give this one the base. Make a good 1 hour Mega Man level to real. Oh. Okay. Trying something. Yeah, not gonna bother. Oh, pfft. I was trying to sneak it past, thinking that I'd lose it. I was overtaking it again. The sad thing is though, even though this was made in an hour, and has a little bit more rudimentary level design, it's still better than a lot of the fare we see in Maker. Oh yeah, you. Right into the lanternfish. That's fine. GG. Okay, little level. Oh yeah, as a reminder, later on in a few hours will be a Mega Demon's level pack. Tomorrow morning is the demo of the Paper Mario-like Escape from Ever After. And next Sunday morning will be a co-commentary stream of Magmal Tree with Klex Yoshi, aka Wishy-Washy. We're going to be commenting on the majority of Tier 8, and that includes our collab level. I mean, I'd be happy to co-com with a bunch of you, if someone interested. Especially for some of the mid-tier stuff. Alright. Forward up is Murky Ocean Castle by Mop Brothers, 11 play, score of 9. Also made under the same restrictions as Fire Sawdust, so an hour long. Yeah. Yeah, maybe? Again, from my experience in playing Magmal Tree, and also recency bias is also being applied here, I'm quite liking the experience. Maybe it's that my level of quality standards have been decreasing because of how much scrap I've been seeing of the Maker. Or maybe it's because I feel a closer connection because I've talked with many of the level designers before. But I don't know, I just find the experience pretty fun. As for whether I find the levels to be better than Magmal 2, I'll have to get back to you on that. The one thing I do remember from Magmal 2, and it sort of applies to here as well, is that most of the forgettable levels are in the mid-tiers. The low tiers are memorable for usually not the right reasons. The high tier stuff is memorable because they got stuff right or unique enough. That being said, there are still some more unique things happening in the mid tiers. We had Identity Man and Assault Man, for example. Whoa. Screen boundary moment. Not to mention at least 2 stages coming up in Tier 8. Well, 3, technically. This is also why you put a background. This is why you always try putting more backgrounds than necessary in Maker to prevent situations like this. What level did you want to commentate on, Buster? I'm just curious, without going too far into spoilers. Only check when you get before the boss. Oof. 2 screens back isn't that bad. I think you made the room too tall for Splash Woman. Turbo Dynamo Man. Ah. 2 water stages back to back. Which one do I think is better? I think the first one. Even though it's a little bit more open, it had more creative uses of the enemies. I say creative but it's overall kind of mediocre. But such is the case when you restrict time that much. Alright, and her AI broke. Like, she got caught by that pillar and things went awry. Some transitions are rather broken. Yeah, that was a decent challenge. Let me see. I really don't want to do the patio stage right now, so let me check something. Let's risk it. Well, it's not really risk. Let's chance it. Fifth up is Hurricane Man by Xander Detroit. 81 plays, score 29. Yeah, I've been kind of taking it easy these couple of weeks / month because I wanted to focus more on cleaning out my video backlog stuff. Not to mention, the other reason is because in September is going to be another busy month. Why, you may ask? That's because in the first part of September, we're going to have Sage, and then soon afterwards in October, we're going to have Steam Next Fest. Oh no, I lost that. Not yet. I'll get to your level, just give me some time. I just don't like to play at the start of the stream, so players don't see me stuck in the level for half an hour. Potentially. I mean, I'm gonna cover them and I do find them fun, but I don't like to start with really hard levels at the beginning of the stream. I'd like to start with a warm-up. And what makes it scary is that I can't determine whether levels are gonna be merely hard versus very hard versus, oh my goodness, why do these 2 screens exist here? It's like I'm playing the lottery. It's like I'm playing the pain lottery. At least with very difficult games like Eterna Noctis, at a certain point you can determine that, oh, I'm gonna have this level of difficulty and pain and suffering. I say that in jest because I like Eterna Noctis. But I keep using it as a yardstick for difficulty because, oh my goodness, it was one of the most difficult games I played to beat on the channel. And it's gonna be a pain to edit as well. Tell you what, I'll beat this level, then do one more of Oscar's levels, then onto the patio. Alright, as for plans, once I'm done... Let me through... Worst possible time, of course. As for future channel plans... After Dead of a Wish is completed, probably next week, or the week after next week. I'm probably gonna start up the next Let's Play. If we're following the birthday game schedule, Your Turn to Die will be shelved until the finale's ready. So I'm either gonna go on to Freedom Planet or Spark the Electric Jester. I'll run a poll on the server to determine what everyone wants. You know what I'm most surprised about with this stage? It actually feels like an okay or decent stage with an actual challenge progression and difficulty. I'm not just face rolling through all the challenges. There's actual enemy and gimmick-based challenges throughout here that make use of the magnets, that make use of the pull and pushing enemies, and some of the mechanics, mainly the Ares types. Like most stages that have ended about halfway through and barely use those mechanics, or just use them as set dressing, so to speak. But this is actually doing something. Color me impressed. As you know, I barely have faith with what shows up on the most popular queue. But yeah, I'll run a poll whether you want me to play Freedom Planet or Spark. I have a rough idea how long Freedom Planet's gonna take. I don't know for Spark. And if I do decide to play Freedom Planet, I'm only likely gonna be playing one of the story modes. I mean, regardless of which one wins, I'll be playing the other one right after. Also, there's Queen Monica's suggestion of Snatcher CD. I'll figure out where to squeeze it there. I'm not putting Snatcher CD up right now because I don't want to play something that's like a visual novel right next to the last visual novel. This is you know what, folks? This is actually a rarity on this channel, but honestly, this level is a contender for my favorite level of the episode. The last time that happened was over 100 episodes ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Typically, it's one of the Veersmith levels that get honorable mention, that gets my favorite category. We've had semi-recently a most popular queue level that did let me rephrase it. We did have a level that was featured that I found through the most popular queue that became one of my honorable mentions, but I haven't recalled in recent memory one that's arguably that's hit my favorite level contender. Forget good, how about okay or halfway... Forget good, how about halfway decent? It'd be one thing if they were halfway decent, but, Okay. You know what? In the future, I'm gonna try more of your levels because you have somewhat the skill to understand how to build these challenges. Even if they aren't perfect, you're already well ahead of a lot of the pack. See, I'm probably only gonna play through Lilac storyline in Freedom Planet 1. But, Oh yeah, FYI, I'll be playing the story campaign. I'm not gonna be playing just only the levels. I know the story has been criticized, and yes, this criticism also comes from the actual story writer and main game developer. But I do want to discuss it and riff on it. Yep, Buster. Partners in Time is still November-December. The way the story is, I know roughly how the story goes, and, well, one thing's for sure, the pacing is really off. When I say pacing, I mean level versus story cutscene pacing. Goes between okay, it alternates between okay to why wasn't there a cutscene here to oh my goodness, trying to be Hideo Kojima. Oh. From what I understand, Spark 1 and Freedom Planet 1 are kind of rough in some regards. It's in their sequels, especially in the case of Freedom Planet, where there's some massive improvements. Thank you, Sil, for the deep cut. Most people wouldn't know about what Fleetway is, but I do. And I know exactly what it's leading up to. So yeah, to summarize, the plan is, after Death of Wish is done in a week or two, we move on to the Victor, then the other one, and in November, December, Partners in Time. And somewhere between the year we'll do Snatcher CD. Amongst the other key games. I will want to discuss the tone of Freedom Planet's story because I get what they were going for, it's just it didn't quite hit the mark. Like, to me, Freedom Planet 1's storyline is basically the loss of innocence. A combination of loss of innocence and a young adult story. Loss of innocence not just with the individual heroines, but also of the society. And growing up, I guess. When Silver's referring to Fleetway Comics, they're referring to the Sonic comics published by Fleetway Productions, aka the UK Sonic Comics. Fleetway was the name of the publication company. But now I know more about that as, oh my goodness, that Robotnik. Exactly, Jaden. I'll discuss that. I'm just trying to be not too spoilery, but I like what I was trying to do, but the actual execution is Luckily, the second game fixed a lot of that. Hey, Ulrich. Next up is Powertrons 2, Episode 15, Xantro's Mission. Destroy the rocket and save the Earth. Pilot Patio. Victory replay, score 21. Let's see how many lives it's gonna cost Xantro to save the Earth. Alright, let's go! Oh no, far... Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. I mean, I don't think that's saying much, Jaden. For Kingdom Hearts, it wasn't their first rodeo. And honestly, the tonal shifts in Kingdom Hearts were far less existent compared to Freedom Planet, oh goodness gracious. Oh, move. Let me out of here. That's it. Darn it. This one character has more story than the entire Mega Man franchise. Oh. Xantro is the mentor of the Trons, aka the Sentai. Exactly. The fact it didn't happen in like the same hour really helps. Okay, same hour and no time skips. Okay, this is kind of like you have to be careful with your damage level. Let me through. Don't do anything. Yeah, bypass. Play it safe. We're true, we're true. Now the vertical layer of that. Oh, left, right. Oh gosh, hold down. Bit of a breather screen. Did we hit a checkpoint? Yes, we did. Thank goodness. This was an easier screen, so I don't mind. I mean, when Instant Death is here... Top one. You have to shift between holding right and holding left quickly. I'll just accept the smooch from those spiky balls. Whatever they're actually called, I don't care. Beep. Okay. One hit. This is the stuff I was worried about when they added Mega Man 1 death spikes to the engine. Xantro's jetpack mission. That's what... Oh. Oh no. Okay. I can still fly, but this forces me forwards. That's an interaction I haven't seen before. The grabber is pulling me forward while I'm flying. Oh my... Why spiked? Go. Oh. Thought so. Okay, you can let go of me now. Oh no. Up, up, up. Yeah, no. Still got me from the leg. Oko to Subons. I'll call them short for Oko. Can you avoid the health setter cues to the iframes? Nope. So in this situation, they're basically Mega Man 1 death spikes. Okay, this is awkward. No, no, no. What happened with the screen transition again? Like before I was just moving on directly here, and now it's a distinct section. I don't like having to do micro adjustments like this. At least for these Bunby catchers, in order for them to actually catch me, they have to have a hole to fall through. Well, not necessarily, as we've seen, but at least that's a telegraph here. Mega Man Rock and Roll. This is the Wally 2 soundtrack. Leg. Yeah, Mega Man Rock and Roll. Oops. I'll wait. As a break. Very well. What would you like your tombstone to read? That corner is a really scary one. See, it broke into its own transition. Eep. The problem is, because of how base moves up and down, I can't really micro-adjust. You see the problem? If base didn't just keep hovering up and down and have a little bit of momentum when you let go of movement, this wouldn't be that difficult. But here it's a pain. It's a pretty enjoyable mid, to be honest. Come on, Lapanya, this is why you want playtesters. It's not that hard to find them. That, or you're trying to gear this to Kaizo players. Sorry. Everyone has the same delay, by the way, so hey Squigs, it's been a while. Well, sure. If I keep dying, I'm just gonna use the love letter to place me there, because I'd like to do that challenge without having to worry about trying to squeeze back in there. Yeah. In which case, I'd advise to just... In which case, I'll just start using the love letter much more, because, I don't find these sorts of challenges fun. Namely, I'm talking about the squeeze-in. The other challenges, okay, they're fun, but that sort of thing with the micro-adjustment, I don't find that fun. I'll respond to you, Jaden. On the Mega Man Maker official server, our server, a bunch of other places. Do you mean Kid Icarus, or did I forget about a game? Oh no, I'm dead. I'm saying that, I'm asking that because I know there are multiple games in the Kid Icarus series, so I'm wondering if it's a misspelling or that's the game. Okay, it means Kid Icarus, thank you. The pit is his actual name, indeed. If I die again here, I'm just using the level editor to place me there. I don't find this fun. Green transition broken yet again. I get damage boost, but as again, the main danger up there cannot be damage boosted. This is one of the things I was worried about when they were adding damage setters, or life setters. This could happen. Yeah, I don't want to do this challenge. I can do the challenge following it, I just don't want to do this challenge. It's not fun. It's just tedious. Yeah, I know there's the NES Kid Icarus game, there's a Kid Icarus game on the Game Boy, and then of course there's the one on the 3DS. I classify Dead Wish as a horror game, but not as a traditional horror, specifically as a psychological horror. In fact, let me take a quick look at what it's classified as. Dead Wish, Steam, Mute. Oh. Oh. So yeah, you're right, Jaden. It's not purely classified by the developer as a horror game, but other people have called it psychological horror. Alright, level editor time. Uprising. But going back to Dead Wish, not traditional horror, but if you want to argue it, I would argue it's psychological horror. Where did I fall? Oh. Oh. Okay. Just delete these for the sake of getting through the stage. Base here. Good. Here we go. We're back in business. You know, if I didn't die the first time around, I would have escaped from this place, instead of being stuck here for the next 5-10 minutes. Alright, we're on the ship. Time to blow it up and save the Earth. Alright, everyone, come for me. We're leading the migration of Okos. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. You know, this boss fight was scarier initially, but then I realized, wait a second, there's no magnets. True, Jaden. Goes to show that you can make some pretty horrifying games without using any jump scares, or while using little to no jump scares, because I know Dead of Wish has 1 or 2 jump scares. Oops. But it uses them pretty effectively. Once again, goes to show that you don't need to rely on jump scares to make a horrifying game. Alright, Bunby. I mean, with how this section's set up, I can't really break anyways, so adding the Bunby catcher doesn't really make it harder. Adding the Bunby catcher doesn't make it that much harder. And when I say jump scare, I'm not including stuff like being surprised by certain monster attacks. Well, I can't slow it down, so... Eee! Let me through. I wanted my jetpack. I don't trust the level enough to not know if there's death spikes. Ah, we did it! The Powertrons are safe. World is safe. The last one I was referring to is psychological horror. That is basically the mental horror. It plays more on our internal fears and psyche, rather than the physical repulsion or stuff. Okay, I could have done this stage if these spikes weren't here, or if the first time around I held right more here. Because oh goodness gracious, this part of the stage is the hardest part. If only because trying to make micro adjustments here when flying on base is not fun. You can do this, but because there's the magnets here, you also have to hold left, and that kind of messes with that a bit. Because you have to position yourself just enough so you fit in these 2 blocks. And because of how base hovers up and down a bit, it's also a bit tricky. And once you do that, then you'll have to pass through here safely, climb up here, and then you're safe. Just hold right. Hold down right here. Like 2 tiles of space for treble boost. That's evil. Although now that I think about it, I could have also used the damage boosting from this enemy. The problem is because treble is boosting off how he's moving up and down, if I am too close to the spikes, I'm dead. That depends, Sylv. Bringing up heavy topics isn't necessarily psychological horror. Lovecraftian horrors are... They're a rare subset, but they do exist. They fall under the concept of cosmic horror, or basically the fear of the greater universe, of beings that are of much greater intelligence, power, or much beyond our understanding, and the overall uncaringness of them and or the world. They do their actions without even knowing that we exist, and they have drastic consequences, and people going mad from the revelation. Anyways, going back from one topic making people go mad to this one making me go mad for a different type of mad. Yeah. Delete the top layer spikes, or make the bottom layer of the Mega Man 1 death spikes and regular spikes, and I'd like that more. Otherwise, the rest of the stage wasn't actually that difficult. I actually like the different take on the pain here, because usually in La Patio stages, the punishment for failure is instant death. Here, the punishment for failure is taking more damage, and if you take too much damage, you die. So in a sense, this section, most of the stage sections consist of damage races. It consists of either um, life preservation and or damage races, namely the former. And if the stage focused more heavily on that, I'd like it more. I mean, making good horror is difficult in general, because that itself is subjective. Well, one of many reasons, to be fair. It's part of the reason why I don't really get scared of... It's a part of the reason why I don't really get scared by many horror movies and games. The one thing that really gets me is certain psychological horror media. That's part of the reason why I like Dead of a Wish so much. Oof, Dead of a Wish. What makes it hit harder for me, or hit closer to home, is that discounting the whole superpowers and supernatural elements, a lot of the horrific actions that Neo Sanctum did, many real life organizations have done and are still doing nowadays. You made X-type modern weapons based off TF2 weapons. People seem to like them and want more. Congrats, Buster. You got an audience. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. And we have returned. Fish on a 6th Santo level, so we're gonna do that, then do Oscarms, and we'll see. This week's gonna be kind of a dry spell for non-level pack levels. 7th up is MST2 Boxes and Ball Kicks by Fish on a Stick. Party play score 14. The literal shop cheat mod you've made is the most popular mod still. You also made a mod earlier that adds charge shots to the vanilla buster weapons. Nice. Kicking boxes to move forwards. I see. I see what we're going for here. I'm liking this. Hey, Vui. I'm not gonna harm you. Kick those boxes, Blues. These boxes protect me from getting launched into the drink. The drink below. I'm really liking this gimmick combo. Thought the water's gonna be one square ahead, but no. Like, this is a lot more of a purely gimmick focused stage compared to the previous stages. Even compared to my current candidate for favorite level of the episode. Alright. This time I need the water to be running so I can actually grab onto that or hit that switch. Kick it to go the other way. Most stages don't know about that fact, or don't even think to use it. Like, most players don't even know that you can kick those. Like, they know you can kick, for example, the floating clouds or the boxes, but they don't know you can turn off the laser emitters. Nice. I guess that's the reset? Yeah, reset. Oh, okay. That turns on the magnet up there. Which means I can progress now. I didn't notice it at first because the time text was being obscured by that. Mistake. Alright, where do I go? Okay, I need to hit the switch. That'll open the path down. Okay, I need to hit the switch so I can move the gravity door to... the Astro door to the left. So then I can climb down the stairs, ladder. That was easy, actually. It only took 2 steps. Oh, certainly. I think I have a new candidate for favorite level. It's gonna be a tie between this and Hurricane Man. That's what's gonna make the choice harder. Like, I think this is better refined. I think this is a better refined stage. But it doesn't really have any enemies to speak of. Not that it really needs it. Like, I think this is a better, more refined tire spread design. But that's just me. That's just gonna fall in the pit, so I'll ignore it. Or is it, actually? Wait a sec. Nope. I see, that's how you reset the room. No, I haven't uploaded the California part of the playthrough yet. Nah, just kidding. I haven't got the Sacraments 6 for the upload, but we'll get there. Oh! I understand. Now I get it. It all makes sense now. That's what I was missing. Now access from the other side and I win. Go to the official server there and you can ask for references. Yeah, I think this is currently my favorite level of the episode. It's more tightly designed and refined compared to Hurricane Man, and it makes great use of the main mechanics, in which case it's using a combination of the abilities of the Mega Ball, namely the Mega Ball itself and the kick, as well as the light boxes and the metallic ones that can be magnetized. Nice introductions, escalations, recombinations, and climaxes, the 4 buzzwords I use to indicate that a level's good or not, or metrics, I guess. 4 of the more important metrics I keep using. Good job, Fish. Pat yourself on the back. Alright, let's do one of Oscar's levels. Or 2 of them. 8 up is Decoration Playground by Oscar, 23 play, score 4. And we probably won't get... I don't know if I'll be able to upload those in time before I get back to Dead of a Wish. The various decorations currently in Mega Man Maker, circa version 1.8.5.2. Excuse me, Smiley. Arrows 1.9. Problem? For what it's worth, I suppose. 9th up is Don't Catch Me Too, But Don't Let Them Go Off Screen by Jock74, 38 play, score 15. Let's go. Reuniting the Donk. The Dawn-Catcher brothers have been reunited. Come on. Keep the family reunion going. One more. Follow me! Happy reunion. Okay, they're on the other screen now. Follow me, my Hammer Brothers army. This is like a mini Mario toy. Thank you, team. You're awesome. Little Farmet's adventurous cousin. Okay, Hyper, we'll do your level then. Let me see. I'll do Hyper, then back to Oscar, and then back to Jethawk. I wish there was more variety in this challenge because it kind of repeats. It could have been half as long and still got the gist of it. Tantop is saying goodbye to version 1.8.5.2 by Hyper Mega Man. No place, no score. Just uploaded. Okay. Perhaps next week we'll get version 1.9, but we'll see. It is, Buster. That's all I have to say. I wish we had a more definitive date so we could do these goodbye levels in a more appropriate time. 11 Dop is Welcome to Bikini Bottom by Oscar. 65 plays, score 25. I didn't really have any major complaints, Fish. Even when I thought I got stuck, the solution was actually kind of ingenious and more due to me not paying enough attention. Like having to bring the Elec Walker to the end with the magnetized blocks and the kicks. Right climax to bring everything together. My favorite level of the episode. FYI, I didn't really grow up watching SpongeBob, so I'll likely miss all the references, callbacks, call forwards, etc, etc. You'll have to make them. Maybe this is the Krusty Krab? I don't know. Don't mind me, they're gonna skip past most of ya. Now I know exactly how you feel. Now I know exactly how you folks feel when I make references that none of you know the actual reference to. Or when I make references to callbacks to media you haven't watched. Like, this stage would be a lot better if I knew the references, because stage design-wise is kind of basic. Well, I say basic, but in maker terms, that's not really the case, unfortunately. A lot of stages we've seen before, many of them have even more basic design. I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm already kind of like a broken record anyways. I'm not gonna make it even more broken. We stole Patrick's... something? You did, Bloodbound. Squidward? Only one more house to check out before we can confirm that. I'm basing it off of how they vaguely look. Like, I know how the main characters look, but many of them. Yeah, this is SpongeBob's house. Because it's the pineapple under the sea. You know what makes... You know what makes this funnier? Patrick and Squidward's houses had enemies. This one only has SpongeBob's pet. It's completely free of enemies otherwise. Yeah, the furnishing... I don't know. Scary. SpongeBob keeps his house clean of everything. Not just germs. Splash Woman. She must be a stand-in for someone. Maybe? Oh, Triton. Or Neptune. Or Mindy. Or... insert name here. Hey, Eduardo. This is one of those stages I'd appreciate more if I understood more of the references and callbacks. I know a bunch of you viewers have, so... yeah. Twelfth top is Don't Catch Me by Jenox74. 65 plays, score 28. Oh no. I think I played these levels backwards. This has a lower level ID compared to the previous Don't Catch Me level. I'm sorry, but... Haros Palooza. Still don't have max E-tanks. Well, so much for the stage having difficulty. Well, here's the difficulty now. Really, the main difficulty is doing it damageless, that's really it. Oh boy. YouTube sometimes removes the swears. It's not consistent. Alright folks, we're full up on E&M tanks. Let's go. Yeah, just directly quote the show, it's funnier that way. Top man. Thanks for the checkpoint. Hammer time. And Top Man's trapped here forever. Until I end him. Yep, there was a leak with the swear reels. Or episode takes with the swears in them. They're hilarious. So, okay. I would say that's mostly a nothing burger other than the large helping of E and M tanks and balls into the magma tree. Okay, let me do this level, then Oscar's last stage, and I'll end this off. 13th up is Prism Pyramid by Sunflora Azumarill. 19th place, score 5. Left. Roll. Sure. That's different. Whoops. This is what happens when you pay too much attention or split attention. Face up, or the rest of the crew to the right. Or roll to the right. Unless... I wonder... Haha! Let's see how far we can do this. This is not how you're supposed to do this, but I want to see how far you can take it. It's not even cheese, actually. I'm doing a very sub-advantageous route because I'm supposed to have double jumping here. If I run out of item 2 energy, for example, I'm dead. I know I'm being a bit I'm being a bit harsher here, but this is not cheese. This is more in the case of going at someone else's route when the dev deliberately tried making so they can't. When the dev deliberately tried making players so they can't. And item 2 is free as long as it doesn't start moving. Checkpoint, oh boy. There may come a point where this becomes a soft lock though, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, pulling a Sonic Trigger and Knuckles route switch. Oh. Thanks. I'm fine. Can't wait to reach the route where everything joins back up with each other. If item 2 is accessible to everyone, then everyone can do Base's route. Whereas with the other 2 routes, that's not really the case. I just love playing around with stages and going on unintended routes. Alright, we're back! Where the routes join back up with each other. This was the roll route. And I'll grab the seed tank while we're at it. Whee! One more. More tango clips. Alright, now we're back on the intended route. If I didn't hit the enemy, I'd be dead. So, thank you. Oh, this actually has screen wrapping. I forgot about that. I didn't realize that. GG, fun level. I like how you can just take anyone on base's route with clever usage of item 2. It's not even like you need to use really advanced usage of item 2 either, like having to spawn it halfway through your jump. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, spawn item 2, jump, hold. Basically, initiate item 2 while jumping off of item 2. That's what I was trying to showcase there. It's okay. I don't really have much more to say about that. So the 14th and final level of the stream is Mappy Arcade Challenges by Oscar. 65 plays, score 42. Hit the targets. Why, thank you for dropping your prize. Several rooms have hit the targets. I don't remember playing Mappy, so... I never played Mappy, correction. So, yeah. Oh, you watched the Polish dub, I see. These balloon rooms without any enemies just feel kind of unnecessary because we don't really need a breather room after those challenges. They're not that hard. Alright, it's boss time. GG. Bonus levels. Mappy is like about this mouse guy who goes to a party in a castle but jump around on trampolines, and when he does that he's invincible. I need more context for that. In any case, this marks the end of the levels showcase. Of the 14 levels I covered in today's stream, my favorite one would be MST2 Boxes and Ball Kicks by Fish on a Stick, with an honorable mention going to Hurricane Man by Xander Detroit. Good job, you two. Special mention to Hurricane Man because I found it through the most popular queue, and you know my success rate or hit rate on the most popular queue, so yeah. And thank you to everyone else who submitted your levels to me. It's really appreciated. Yeah, it's over. 2 hours and I've run out of levels without going to the same person over. I will have another stream in about 6.5 hours though, for a level pack. So with all that said and done, it is time for the art showcase. A grocery store overrun by rabbits. Is that Rome Metro on the left? Yes, it is. I thought it was Rabbids, like the ones from Rayman. Heaven armor from Mega Man 7. Freezeman, Junkman, Cloudman, Burstman. Yeah, first 4. An old art book you've been cleaning up after looking. An older art book that you found after cleaning up your room. Few images there. Sketchbook. That's fair, Jedok. I find that's the best way to enjoy especially longer games. I know some people like to just go through them continuously, some people like to just rush through them. I just don't find it, I just find that going through the same game over and over for several days, weeks on end to be that enjoyable. Sometimes minor breaks are good for refreshers. They don't have to be like a week or 2 weeks, but maybe a few days. But that's just how I like to. There are certain exceptions, of course, like certain multiplayer titles or other titles. Wait a second. Is that Velvet Reindeer from Them's Fighting Herds? And one of her elf companions? This is one of the badniks, I think. Sonic. That's it. Just ask the question before you leave, Oscar. Is this Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds? I think so. Hell armor. To contrast with the Hell arm. To contrast with the Heaven armor. Shade Man, Turbo Man. I see the claws, so there's Slash Man. I'm guessing Spring Man is from the shoes. It's the last 4. Another few images. Shovel Knight. Freddy. More Mega Man. I'd advise the next time you upload these to please rotate the images to the right side up. Koopas. More Mega Man. Is this the Magmul 2 OST thing? Image? Giant Wily, the Mega Man toy plush. More Freddy. Full crew. Emerald Paradise Zone, Splash Shores replacement. Take down the traitor. I'll click the link for more images because they didn't embed correctly. Of course it wouldn't. Oh, okay. Shadow versus Piercing. Better. And with that, that concludes the art showcase. Thank you very much for submitting either your levels, your art, or simply participating in chat. It's due to your continued support why I continue to produce new content for the channel. It's really appreciated. So if you're enjoying this or any other piece of content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on X, Mastodon, Coles, and Blue Sky as well, and join the Discord server as I regularly post updates there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.